What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, so close to an S kill last night. Oi, 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 oi. I can't. Words just can't express it. We almost had a kill. We were that dang close. Oh well. Let's try getting up a little bit of funds here. We got lots of gold. We're hoping a little bit for the merchant, of course. And if we get a boss, that'd be awesome too. We're going to try and get Santa's skill up a little. Maybe we can get up some other skills too. We'll find out. Whatever we can get, we'll take. What's this question? A treasure trapper. Fine, we'll open up one. That's fine. We'll open up two. Okay, that was fine. I'm spending them now just because. Oh, dang it. I still have my Pixian. No! Screw it. Probably going to have to gem it. Come on. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, did I get the win? Okay. Whew, thank God. I was like, no, I was being stupid. Pixie, you can't be in there. You're not supposed to be in there. Naughty Pixie. Naughty, naughty Pixie. What are you doing? I think we're out of silver keys. I can't be sure. I just don't want to spend that 24,000 to open up that last treasure chest. We'll get more treasure chests. We run into those so often that we don't have to open up all three, okay? Don't be too concerned that we didn't open them all up. That's because that's not our top priority. Dang it, this is the stunner group. I hate the stunner group. This is the one group that gives me the most trouble. This one right here gives me the most trouble. But I think I'll be better off soon because now we get more Pumpkin Duke procs so we can actually do some damage. Look at that. Silver key too. That's what we were looking for. Okay. Oh, we're almost to 22 Lost Realm. We're about to get our S kill too. Hopefully we get so dang close. We're getting so close so often that it's just like, oh, it's coming down to when we make it to that final wave. That final wave, what's killing us is bad spawns. Oh. I mean, we're actually doing enough damage to the boss to kill it. It's just sometimes breathing in an inappropriate direction. Oh, so we're getting much, much better. I don't know if you guys... It was deeper into the video of that last one. I know the last video was a little long, but man, we got very close on that last one. I was pretty happy. I felt like we were going to have the kill. It just, unfortunately, something happened. And if you watch the video, you'll see we got so close to a victory. Once again, this is the annoying one that I don't like, but hey, we're beating it, so I'm fine. Can we get this back? We've been taking back a lot of these, trying to get, you know, I got a little stun crew with a, I hate Ares. I really do hate Ares. I do hate Ares with a passion. Ares is annoying. Keeping us stunned so we can't revive and come back to life. But now we get our vengeance. No, they got revived too. That sucks. There we go. I hate Ares until I get my Ares up. Ares is the only counter to another Ares. Pixie doesn't counter it. Death Knight doesn't counter it. The only counter to another Ares is Ares. That's the truth of it. The only counter to Ares is Ares. That's how I feel the truth of it is. Unless you put Psy Shield on all your heroes. Huge damage, has mobs. Okay, we pretty much have the setup that we need. Other than... remove you and throw in Pixie. And that should be what we're looking for. I think just Pixie needs a quick something on her because right now she ain't got jack really nada. So we should just throw some stuff on her. So Pixie, we need to get you something. Oh, we got Berserk on you. Do we need Berserk on her? Huh. A slow would be better or something, but I know we're talking about just upgrading the slow just a moment ago, so that's probably why I put that on her. Because I wanted to stay away from that. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, so we did get some better ones. Let's see if it has a level 2 in here. It does. We can probably get a full set at level 2. That would be interesting. And we can. So there you go. Actually, there we go. That's better. See? Much better. So it's a good thing we looked at her and verified. Trust, but verify. Come on. Down. Get victory. Something. We should be able to kill him. With this particular person, he is my go-to. I usually like his stuff. His stuff is, he usually gets the same setup in there, and I can usually trust him to have the exact same setup every time he logs off. He's pretty cool about that. He's got some good heroes too, though. But he doesn't have the same setup every single time. So, well, interesting. Got a little debuff going on there, but not the debuff I would pick. So I think, yeah, I'm going to go with my default. So get that dragon's breath going, get the debuff on the boss, get the debuff on the boss. It's on the boss, there we go, there we go. Is the boss slowed enough to matter? He should be. And we got 2 dragons on him, right? 2 dragons. Okay, he's debuffed enough where he tickles now. He's Tickle Me Elmo the boss. His huge damage is no longer huge. He's Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle, 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 tickle. Aren't you such a cute little fluffy boss? You thought you had minions. Mwahaha. They're dead. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, you're a weakling. That's because we debuffed the heck out of him. Which is awesome. Awesome indeed. So look at that. Look at that. Just straight up tear away at him. I'm gonna do good. Gonna do good. Goods. We are going to destroy this. Oh, waking up, man. Last night we were trying hard to get that S skill, man. Pumpkin Duke is starting to live. He's starting to stay alive. We put a revive on his butt. For those that didn't watch that one, we switched around a chunk of our talents, our skills, crests. There we go. I'm still waking up, man. Oh, and we still have 2 more crests that we do need to change, but I need certain things to change before we make those adjustments. Maybe this might do the change here. Maybe this might be what we needed here. Let's see what's in that. What's in the bag? The Revites. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. Eventually, I do want a full set of that. So, yeah. Let's see what we got for these the blue boxes here. The blue, the rare scatter. Yeah. How about this? At some point, we'll care. That's why I didn't get rid of them yet. Self-destruct, getting rid of. Not going to keep. That definitely like. Delicious there. Yeah, fine, whatever. So, what we're caring about right now is War God. Maybe getting War God on Santa. So, that's a 3. That's can be a 3 now. That can be a 3 now. And that can be a 3 now as well. That's already a 3, actually. Blah. Tree is already there. Heck, this might even be a 4 soon. This can now be, yeah, they could all be 3. We could have the War God set of 3 on him and put the slow set of 3 on. Oh, we could do that. Oh, we could do that. Heck, this is almost at 4. That would be a lot of damage from Santa. Santa would be like extremely punching hard. He wouldn't be gentle. He's not giving a tickle. He's straight up just knocking him out at that point. That's no longer a tickle. That's a full swing. Okay, Santa. We'll give you a try with that. How about that? A trial 1 with nuclear options. So let's combine rank 2 crest. So you can see that this already has a 3. And that this one is going to become a 3 if you get this up one, this one, and it'll become a tree. So, and then we come over here and do that. I think we have enough to get it to a full set of 3 red stuff. I'm pretty sure we do. Heck, we might be getting close to getting 4 set for War God. War God, we've actually been getting quite a bit. So you can see that we got a 3, we got a 3. Now, I think this one's already at 3. Yep, there. It's already at 3. And this one is just a smidge away from 3, so we can just plop it and get a 3 right now. And that's a full set of 3 on War God. And if we throw that on Santa, dude is going to punch hard. And if you take... Because right now, Druid running around does almost no good. And in fact, almost hurts more than it helps. So let's get that off of him. So you, unfortunately, we're removing a set of 4, so this extra HP that we got from these 3 we're not going to have right now, but very soon we will. The slows can be leveled to 4, so as soon as we get enough red stuff, we are getting the slows to 4. So don't worry, that'll be just that way for like a day or 2. Okay, don't worry too much. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So then we go over here to our next hero, Shanta, somewhere here. Shanta, there you are. Remove all. And Santa's gonna full set of 3 War God. He's gonna be packing a wallop. No, not that. No, not that either. What am I? Click appropriately, man. Wake up. So look at that. We're gonna make Santa like nuclear. Santa has gone nuclear. When he punches, it's no longer a punch. With this, look at that. It's increasing the attack by 12, and this is increasing the attack by 20. It's just, we're straight up throwing a punch that's gonna knock him the freak out now. This punch is not gonna be like a little tap. This is not a love tap. We're doing a full swing here. This is gonna knock their block right off. This is the 1-2 punch here. This right here, they ain't coming back from. This is one swing that they're just gonna feel. So you can see that this got 1,000 attack additional bonus on that. Let's see. I can't remember what the other thing gave. So let's put it back on Druid here. So 1,000 was the bonus that gave for attack power. But let's see what the slow gave for a bonus. Can't remember. But it's not like it matters too much. Slow. Only 6,000. So yeah, the punch from Santa is going to be ridiculously overpowered. He's going to hit. He's going to hit like a truck. Look at that. Oh, he's going to swing, man. He's going to swing really hard at 9 of 9. So that deals 600% plus the attack, man. And we're boosting the attack in every single way possible. He's going to swing so dang hard. When he launches his nuke, it's game over. It's game over. It's game over. So that's what that came down to now. That's where we're going with that. The speedy, I don't know what we're going to throw it on. Maybe. I already got 5-5 or 4 or 5 sprint on him. Not going to throw another sprint on his butt. He doesn't need it. 4, I don't know, 4, oh, yeah. Throw it on her. She didn't need it. Yeah, or, no, I wouldn't throw it on my scatter because I like something else on scatter. I could have a sprint. Oh, I already have a 5-5 sprint. I already have a 5-5 sprint on that. So if I do 5-5 sprint with, for my arena team when I decide to get one going again, if we ever care to need that, we could actually build a fairly decent sprint team that just runs across the board and just deals ridiculous amounts of damage. So yeah, we could probably do that at some point. So that is a thing. Okay. we did the switches. Let's make sure that hero's got stuff that matters. So that looks good. That looks good. We're gonna get this up. I think we can actually get it up maybe even now. Let's go look at our combines. One away from getting that up there. One away. There. There's still quite a bit of way to get that one up. That one's still far away. That one's still far away. So this is the only one that we can get up soon. This one right here. So maybe we can get that soon, hopefully. We can also get... Well, let's do an S try because we need to get them out the way. And also get some gold farming too out the way. Bronze keys. More bronze keys? Fine. Fine. We'll get bronze keys. Whatever. Okay. Dragon. 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 What can we do with you? Dragon. 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 Can we kill you? Dragon. 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 I think we can. Ooh. Side spawn. Dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Here's them proc. Where's that dragon breath? Where's my dragon's breath? I've been promised dragon's breath. Okay. Okay, that was actually quite good. And we don't have any Thunder God over here. So they're going to clear up all this garbage. And this Santa might nuke him a little too hard. Boom! Santa, you nasty. But they still did get a chunk of damage on that, which sucks. I would actually prefer they would have destroyed it at this point. So that will clear up this. That'll clear up that, and this might get cleared up too. So the whole board of the garbage buildings that we don't like is cleared. So that's something. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably waste our Revite on these stupid heroes here. Oh, we're going to waste our Vlad Dracula and our Dragon proc on stupid heroes. On heroes that don't matter. Hopefully they don't explode too hard. Hopefully they're stunned when they explode so they don't actually explode. But Larry said all the buildings are gone. Oh, don't nuke him so hard. Don't nuke him. Yeah, kill him with no, don't. You don't. Oh, look at all that we wasted. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, side spawn. Can we get Vlad in here? Don't get mad, get Vlad. Druid, why are you hopping the dang wall, man? Oh, we probably lost Druid here. Druid, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you even still alive? Yes, you are. I don't even know how he survived that. I don't even know if he died. He has revived, so he probably died. I don't know. Okay. We're going to waste a little bit of effort here on Ninja. But we're... dude is all by his lonesome. We need Santa to nuke. But he didn't nuke the right crew. That dragon is going to breathe on us, so that is an issue. That is an issue. That dragon breath, here it comes. Oh, we lost one of our bases. One of our bases is down. That is Pumpkin Duke's base. So, ooh, side spawn without a full revite. So that is going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That dragon is dead. That dragon's dead. We weren't revited, so that way it didn't do so well for us. Without revite, we're dead. With a side spawn with the boss. If we didn't have revite, you're dead. You're dead. That wave was not a good one for us, but yeah, we made it far enough. It wasn't too bad. We were doing pretty good up until that wave. And I think what really did the trick for us is that dragon's breath through the center there. That did a little damage to us, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take we can do a little bit of Lost Realm, so we can mix and match between these two. Because Lost Realm is really what does your HBM. If you think Lost Realm has nothing to do with HBM, you are wrong. Lost Realm is HBM. The more you do in Lost Realm, the better you do in Lost and Here Be Monsters. So that is the correlation there. The higher you get your inscribe up, better you do in Here Be Monsters. The more crests you get, the better you do in Here Be Monsters. Everything you seem to do better in Here Be Monsters. I think what happened there, why Druid hopped the wall, was one person, he actually got the aggro range of right here. They were close to the edge of the wall there, and then he decided to hop. So, why'd you do that, mister? Maybe. I don't know if I care for these anymore here. Do we care for those there anymore? I don't know. They seem to be okay to have them there. So let's go, like we said, and do some lost round because we need to spend some gold. Maybe run into something that we can, like a merchant. A merchant. Maybe we can get something going there. Switch out this and throw in flat. And then bounce around. Nope, nope, nope. Don't click again. In a little bit we can take that base back. I've been battling recently to get my stuff back from these people. A crest bag. Fine, we'll do 2. Another crest bag. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That's a lot of stuff just for regular crests. I was hoping for something, you know, key or something. A silver key. Those things have been too hard to get. Kirby demons. Okay, red stuff. We got red stuff. Stuns target has mobs. This is the one I hate. This is my least favorite one. Ugh, this is the one that sucks. This is the dangerous one that seemed to like to murder me. And the guy that I like to use is unfortunately on respawn. Let's see if there's someone else I can use. I think this. No. I think this guy over here. No. Where am I? I'm misclicking a lot. Yeah, you. Probably can use you. Let's yeah. Let's try him. Oh, cross your fingers. Here we go. We want our red stuff. We want our red stuff. Our red stuff. Give us our red stuff. Go as fast as you can. Kill them. Murder them all. Keep this sucker stunned. Okay. We're into the thick of it. But the problem is this guy, if he even procs once, we're pretty much toasty dead. We are deads if we procs once. We know this already. This is the one that I have the most trouble on. And I keep saying that every time I run into him because I hate this one the most. But I'm getting better at him. I'm getting better, okay? I think there's going to come a time where I don't even care about him anymore. And we're getting there because I'm getting a good feeling for all the bosses and what I want to have. Pretty much Pixie is there for every single boss. My setup is now becoming more the same for every single thing that I fight. I use the exact same setup now. I don't have to change out a dang thing. I leave my setup exactly the same, and then I pick specific people that I use that usually have the same one over the, and they always log out with the same heroes, and I thank them for that. Thank you so much. For the people that log out with the same heroes and same spots always, it makes it so much easier so I know who to look for because I know that those people pretty much are going to have what I'm looking for. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And some other people, if I bug them, they'll move their stuff around, and thank them for doing that too because, you know, if you run into 3 bosses within a few minutes, you know, what can you do? You got to beg someone for some help then. If your regulars are on respawn, you gotta wait either 30 minutes or beg someone to switch stuff around. Which is why you have a friends list. You know, you can try and ask people and see if they can move stuff around for you. You know, if it's not too much of an inconvenience for them. And I thank you for everyone that's on my friend list that I use often. Thank you guys. Thank yous. Without you guys, I would be sucking at the Lost Round boss. I bow to you. I bow to you, kind sirs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually bowing in real life. So, yes. You guys make it so I can beat this. Thank you. I remember when this was just like an annoying... I could only get this guy to that much of his... After 2 hours of fighting this thing, I would only have it at 1 bar gone. That's how much this guy used to annoy me. 1 bar is all I could do. I could never beat this guy before, but now we're doing quite a bit better. Thank you guys. Thank you. Everyone out there, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing quite well. I think all the heroes are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. They're all still alive. Wait. Did I do something stupid? Oh, crud. I clicked. No. Oh, it was moving my stupid mouse. Oh, I should take my hand away from the keyboard when I'm fighting. Dude, no. Well, let's see who else we can... yeah, this guy looks good enough. But he probably doesn't have 5-5 on it. We'll find out. 5-5, you got it? All we gotta do was a smidge of damage. A smidge of damage. No, he doesn't have it. Oh, I did that to myself. We were doing so good, and I hit the exit. Oh, God. What? I gotta take my hand away from the keyboard. Oh. I did that once in Here Be Monsters, where I clicked the exit button, and from then on, whenever I'm in Here Be Monsters, I try and take my hands away from the keyboard because I'm afraid that I'm gonna hit that. Except when I'm trying to like circle and point something out. Once I stop pointing out, I take my hands away from the keyboard because I've done that before. Oh yeah, I've been stupid. I've been stupid. I've been slapped with a stupid stick. Oh, come on. Okay, he's got the 5-5 on it. He's got the 5-5. All we need to do is just a little bit of damage. Just a smidge of damage. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. There we go. Okay, we got it going. We got it going. We got it going. He's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Taking my hand off the keyboard. Oh, come on. I did something super stupid there. So that mouse ain't moving now. There we go. Victory. Whew. Okay, we can actually start forging the slow crest up, or maybe yeah, we could either start forging the slow crest up to 4, or no, it doesn't matter. It's such a low amount to get revive up to 3, so that's not something we have to save that much for. We can start working on the slow crest, moving that up, because I think that's gonna matter. Studies say it matters. Come on, merchant. I need to take Pixie out. I can't even remember if we have Pixie on our lineup because she doesn't have a high skill level. Yeah, sure, we'll replace it and use 1. I was hoping for a key. Use 2. Hoping for a key, a crest box. That's fine-ish. That gives 8,000 blue stuff by selling if it's a garbage thing. So it wasn't as bad of a trade-off there, and maybe it gives us something we really needed. So maybe it gives us slow. So oh, I forgot about the Pixie. Oh yeah, merchant. There we go. Finally, woo, blue stuff. There we go. This is the one I love to see. That right there. Oh yeah, this one too. Get a Revite crest there and a key. This one I don't really need. I really don't. But it's blue stuff. You know, I could sell it for blue stuff. I really need to. I could sell it for blue stuff. But this, yeah. I could sell it for blue stuff. 8,000 blue stuff right there. Fine. That means I got to farm gold. Let's see what we got, though. Maybe we got something decent. Maybe it's something good. Blue stuff. Anything good? Blade shell, garbage. But that was actually a lot of garbage, so that means that was like 16,000 blue stuff, so it was like a full refund. So even though it was garbage, it was basically a full refund for what we had purchased. So that's fine. Slow, good, good, good. Slow again, good, good, good. And 2, come on, that's awesome. They know what we're looking for. Stone skin, someday I'll put them together. Flame, I might be selling flames again because we got a full set of 4. Yeah, maybe I'll sell the flames off so we can get more blue stuff right away. Because I don't think we're going to be using the flame for a while. The flame guard, it's fun to use. I like using it on a tank. But I think, didn't they cap it at 4 right now? Are we capped at 4 as the highest you can get? I got to take a look online. Whoa, but I don't think I'm going to bring that one to 5 forever. I would bring other things to 5 first, so if it ever does happen. So, yeah, we're going for blue stuff. Let's sell off stuff. We might be able to level up our guy now, so that would be awesome if that's the case. Also, let's take a look. We didn't get this one. If we would have got this for a revive, whew, that would have been beautiful. Would have leveled that and put it on our hero right away. We're coming along quite nicely with our revitalized set. That is going to be dangerous. Dangerous indeed when we get it fully up. It's going to be quite nice. So I think I want to sell off, keep my level 4s, and except for, you know, this one I can make a level 4 set. So keep the level 4, sell off the lower stuff. Gotta be very careful because we don't want to trim and get a 4 caught up into the mix. That would suck. So level 4, level 4. Here we go. 10 of those. Well, that looks good to me. That we're keeping because we're going to make it on level 4. So I have a full set of 4. Gotta be very careful so we don't sell anything that we really need to hold on to. Now you can see that we're doing quite good here with our slowdowns. So this definitely we can get to at 4. This I believe we can get to 4. And this is not to 4 yet. And this one's far away from it. But ooh, we could sell a whole bunch of these too because, well, I want a whole set of speeds, so we'll keep those for now. These rank 3 is all I think we care for, but God, someday we're gonna get them up. Someday we're gonna get them up higher. Someday, just not now. Not now. Okay, how are we doing then? How are we doing with that? And do we want to save even more of these? I mean, we got most of these to 4 already, except this. I think this still we need to get to 4. Didn't we throw that on Cupid as well? So Cupid. Yeah, it's just that one needs to make it to 4. Do we want to get tenacity up, a whole bunch of other tenacities up, or can we just sell them off? Because do we need like a whole set of tenacities? Do we really need? Well, someday we would like to get it to 5, I guess, if they open that up. So maybe we'll hold on to those. Let's see how much blue stuff we got. Let's take a look at our blue stuff. Maybe we're doing good. 5. Ooh, getting close to what we need to level it up, and also getting close to getting that leveled up. So let's push on, push on. So we need to farm some gold, but all our heroes are in revive. We might want to gem them suckers. Or, no. We got to do actually one of these. So let's forge our team. I don't feel like moving my team around too much. I guess we can move that to there and have the dragon tank. The rest is fine. We can leave the rest in. Pixie can stay in here, fine. Well, we're not fighting boss right now, so we're gonna take her out anyway. Maybe we'll put that over there. There. Just basically flip sides. That's all we did. Swap sides, and let's do some of these because we can get those shards then right away to fight. To maybe level up that hero and get that level 4 stunner for the corner. And that would really help if we can get that tower leveled up. So I don't like this guy not moving. It's got fine heroes though. Okay. Good levels. Good levels. Everyone should be fine. Because we got Pumpkin Dukes. It's mainly what I care about is seeing Pumpkin Dukes on the board. We should be able to kill this. Especially with a Pixie in the group. My Pixie heals their people randomly. So that Pixie actually helps quite a bit. So Pixie, go. Who are you tanking? Cupid is tanking? Fine. Interesting. That boss should be able to do no damage no more. No deaths. Well, I don't know if there's any deaths here in the center, but I don't think we have any deaths on our side. I think our heroes pretty much lived through it. And the damage suggests we're doing quite well. It's moving along, and then we're gonna bounce to the center and then kill those. So it should be a good little Storm Mesa action here. Get a little Storm Mesa on. Oh, we did lose one hero. I see that gravestone now. But it wasn't ours, just from the mid people coming out this way. It's fine though. It's fine indeed. That all looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Getting a good chunk of damage. The debuffs on the boss is making sure that we're not actually taking too much damage. You see the boss is fairly slowed when he's attacking us. He's taking forever to hit, to land a hit. This one's getting some damage on that side, so everything is so far so good. So far so good. So I'm guessing at the 45-second mark we get the kill. Yeah, I'm thinking 45 seconds. Could be wrong. Maybe that one's going to take a little longer than I thought. I'm thinking 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Maybe even sooner. 47. Close enough. Oh, they got purple, but we got blue. That's fine. Alright, we're spawned up now. Plus, we also got, like I said, we can open up this chest and give stuff to our heroes. So that is quite needed, indeed. We're close to being able to level. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This blue dude way at the end is eventually going to get to level. See, he's almost there. And at this point, we get a level 4 blue. Let's pop back. We can actually hire, I think, yeah, and you can see we just keep edging it ever so closer. So auto add, consume that. Did we lock a blue? I'm not seeing us being able to consume a blue slime. There must be a locked blue slime in there. So let's go over to the blues and see. Yeah, it's locked. Whoopsie. At some point, I locked the slime. Lols. What am I doing? That doesn't make sense. Why would you lock a slime? Good point. I don't know. I was probably sleepy and clicked on it by accident. So there we go. It's just very close to getting what we need. 26,000, which isn't really that much. We could get that fairly quick. So I think tomorrow we will have that. Maybe even today. Maybe even today. If we did a whole bunch of these today, we could get it today. If we finish these off, it'd be today. That is tempting. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. But I need the gold. Gold first. Because we want to get inscribed about Santa. No, wait. I was thinking, Pumpkin Duke is living now. What if we just gave it to, right now, Dragon is still pretty low. What if we just, you know, a little bit of damage boost on Dragon? Maybe just a smidge, just a smidge, just a smidge. Just a smidge, maybe. I think actually we could get the, right now, I think we could level up Dragon. Oh, so close, so close. Oh, and we can actually probably level these up soon. I didn't even look. Our life drains. How close are we getting to life drains? I forgot about Dragon. So 1, far away. This, close, 3. This one, far away. This one, far away-ish. Well, 3 away. So 3, 3, 3. Still, we didn't get anything there. I want the life drain. If we can get a full set on, I get it up to 3 on that Dragon, that'd be nice. Because life drain on Dragon actually works quite well, because that sucker's got a ton of HP. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what my Dragon and... so here's what Vlad and Dragon do. So I've been just doing this with these guys now. And they can heal themselves, so I don't even have to worry about any heals or doing anything. Pretty much just go in here and breathe fire. Toasty, dude. You got toasted. Douche. And I just get the experience from this dungeon with these two heroes now. I don't even put all the heroes in. I just let these two go up in here and get all the experience. Which unfortunately takes time, but then these guys get it and don't share it with these guys. And it's decent shards in here too. So that's what I've been doing recently for Shad Famin. Just these two heroes in here to get the experience. I could just throw one of the heroes in, but then it takes more time, and I don't like taking time. How many of these do we got? Full set, dang. Okay, well maybe we should do some more, just because, well, we need to get these guys up. Makes sense to get these guys up. Shouldn't putz around too much. So you can see that pretty much Dragon stays at full health. It heals itself back to full health. Heals itself back to full health. Back to full health. And same thing with Vlad over here. He's like, oh, what? You attacked me? Full health. Fine. Look at this. Full health in just a moment. Boom. Back to full health. It's just, that's the little tug of war. You can see right down here. They really don't get that much taken off, and then they go back to full. Watch Vlad right here. Boom, full health. Watch the dragon. He's going to go back up to a full health momentarily. And then, so they basically stay around the 80% mark. And they bounce back and forth, but they don't die. So I just let them farm here. Just these two heroes, and ta-da. Vikitari is us. So yeah, I like those heroes. They do goods. So maybe one more on that. What? That's 45 minutes to then get those back. So 45 minutes before we got to worry about that again. So plus we need those shards. With those shards, it puts us ever so closely to getting that victory. Every little bit helps. I can't stress this as much. Every little smidge helps getting that victory ever so closer. So we're going to be putting a lot of effort into the Frost Witch chick too, to get her up. Just because I want to use her special ability on the Lost Realm boss a bit more. So I'm going to get her up. I think that's going to be useful for me. You can see that we're not getting a kill with one. We need to up the damage on Vlad Dracula at some point. He's still hitting a little weak. We need to address that. But, that's got to be time. I want to get Dragon up first for the debuff, and then I'm going to get Vlad. So, sorry for the people that wanted me to get it the other way. But I need the debuff, because that Dragon, or even Lost Realm boss, anything like that, having a good debuff on the boss ensures your victory. So it's a better chance of, gonna get stunned here. And it's potentially a bad thing. But watch the Dragon Breath. Look at their health. It's quite nice. I don't even have to do anything. No magic used, whatever. I just come in, drop them, and I'm happy. Obviously, I could just do it with Vlad Dracula and get Vlad up, but I'm really caring a lot about Dragon recently. Vlad. So, both of them are important, though. So, we did fairly good. We cleared out a good chunk. Now, let's put some bombs out and do... no, we got to farm the gold. Then we can do an S. So, farm gold, then do S. We got patterns here we got to follow. And we can get Dragon up. I think Pumpkin Duke is starting to live. He's starting to agree with us that he wants to live. Half the battle is making sure that Pumpkin Duke wants to stay alive. I think he's to the point where he's like, okay, I decided to live. Great. Thank you for that. So... nice base. I like that. I like the little mini zigzag. Fun. Sort of cool. Looks nice. I like patterns, things that are pleasing to the eye. Sure, we'll drop one of these. Santa, nuke right here. Boom, there you go, Santa. We're good. Thank you, Santa. Now we can back out. I don't understand that base design. Okay, is it worth it? Is it worth the effort? We can kill them quite quickly. But the question is, how much gold do we have to spend to get that victory? $30,000. That's not too bad. All we did is spend the amount for that, so just fine. It did take a little bit longer to get the kill though, but just fine, just fine. Okay, this is looking better for gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 3, 4. So we can do 5, 6 there. I think that pretty much takes care of all the gold. These guys will come in and get the stuff in the center. Drop a flag. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be Vlad. You know, get Mod, get Vlad with revive. Hey, hey. Oh, they must have, oh, they kept him silenced. Lols. Whoopsie. Okay, there's that. So they kept, he couldn't revive because he was silenced. Otherwise, he does have revive. He just was silenced, unfortunately. Can happen. I believe if you're stunned or silenced, your revive does not work, which sucks. But it's, you know, the rules of the game, so. If you're stunned or silenced, you got the nothings. You don't get to do anything. Concerned about this 150. I wanna get that. There we go. Get it, get it. There we go. A little smidge closer. Now let's just get one last attack, and then we can do some. Ooh, that's more than we needed. That is more than we needed. Plenty of funds in this one. You're a free-to-player? Congrats. Nerf Master. Okay. Why don't... If we die, it doesn't really matter. Because we're doing HBM S anyway. So, HBM S. Here we go. Can we get it? I think we can. I think it's getting possibles. We're so close to just... got a good chunk of keys that we could just bounce around. Maybe a quick try and go for... we could try right now and just go for... If we could just get a merchant really fast, we could get Dragon up one more level, do more damage. If we could just get him up now. So let's just bounce around, getting chests and only chests, just to hopefully get something of note. So we'll bounce this side, then we'll bounce that side. Using up all our silver keys pretty quickly, but yeah, life happens. We need, what, 60,000 or 50,000 to get it? Which all it would take is one merchant. One merchant should give us exactly what we need. Just one merchant. Silver key, not bad. Now we're going to need a little bit more. Another silver key. Okay, so that's not bad. I'm tempted to do this one because the keys. All silver keys. So that's actually going to keep us running longer. So that was sort of worth it, even though it did drop us down in blue stuff. That's going to keep us bouncing around for longer. So gold one, so that's unfortunately going to waste a little bit, but we'll survive. We'll survive. It's okay. It's okay. And we'll get some blue stuff here. We're going to really get a ton of chests going. Another one of those. God dang it. Only one. Two. That wasn't as good. That one isn't as lucky. But we did get a whole bunch of silver keys, so we can open up these. So we're fine, we're fine. And we're getting crest bags, so we're doing okay. And those little small ones, so we are recouping our losses slowly, but surely. We will be there shortly, shortly indeed. Bouncing around like this, we're going to have a higher chance of getting a merchant. I found that running around, opening up chests, gives us a good chance of getting a merchant. So, it's worth it. Right in a row. Look at that. So we're going to be able to open up a good chunk of stuff when we're done. Okay, good line there too. Or we might get to fight a boss again, and that will give us more red stuff to get up the fight the boss, the Lost Ram boss, to get the crests up. So either way, we're looking at some good stuff here. All we're caring to do, look at that. That was a good chunk of crest bags there. That was good. Surprised we didn't get something already. Usually would have gotten something at this point, but we're still getting a whole bunch of crest bags, so as long as we keep getting those, don't care. We got plenty of keys to go around. There's no loss on keys. We are full on silver keys. Unfortunately, if we run into a gold, we're screwed at this point because we don't have any more gold keys. That would stop our adventures. We would be stopped in our tracks. Gold. There you go. That's the one that did the trick. That stopped us in our tracks. But we did get some stuff. Maybe we can open up and see if we got something worthwhile. And what do we got on our team here? Let's try and battle this person, see what they got. I can't remember. Maybe they had a... Yeah, they're that annoying thing. These are... I don't care about. That is annoying. That pixie's slightly annoying, but once we get a dragon's breath here, they're going to go toasty. Yeah, victory. And we'll get this and we'll get that chest, and unfortunately we'll back out. We'll have to do some S because, well, we ain't got nothing else to do. Because... Or we just bounce around here and lost around. I was really hoping to get the gold. But just... I wanted to get the merchant to spend my gold so I can get the blue stuff so we could just get another level on Dragon before we fought this boss. But they're not wanting to do that. They're restricting our movement. They're not being nice to us. Maybe we'll get it off of this. Maybe we can get it here. If we can just get the damage, just increase it just a smidge. Another treasure chest. Okay, we'll spend one and call it quits. Rare, well, spend two now. Another crest bag. No. No, we can't do that last one. So we could maybe level up something then. Maybe they're telling us we should level crests instead of leveling inscribe. Either way, we don't care. As long as we can level one of them. Crest and scribe, it don't matter. One of them. Either of them, both of them, we'll take it. Merchant, finally. Okay, blue stuff, yes. Blue stuff, yes. Don't care, but we could probably sell it. Yes, I care. Take it just to sell? Take it just to sell. This one we care about. This one we don't. But not going to take it for that. It's not worth gems. Not worth gems. So now we did finally get the merchant like we were talking about forever. And let's see what we got from it. 35,000 there. 10,000 there. Whole bunch of blue stuff. So they really wanted us to level up some blue stuff here. So let's see anything good, anything scattered. So we're just going to sell those. That one's good. That one's not. So we got lots to sell. We're going to hopefully get our blue stuff up a little. And that one's good. That one's garbage. So lots of garbage to sell. And what about over here? What do we got? What do we got? Come on, slows. Good. So our slow set, we can get that sucker to 4. We are going to be able to level it to 4, which is going to be interesting. We can purposely try and build one up to a full set of 3. So we have 2 things at slowed to 3, maybe. That's a possibility. Look at this. It's all sorts of good. Really thinking that we could get a crest up. If we can get a crest up or something up, just anything to add just a smidge of damage. Just a smidge. A little smidge. I think we'll do even better. Come on, open. There's gotta be an open all button, man, for these, and then just show you all the stuff that you opened up. Just like have a screen full of crests. That'd be awesome. Because, you know, these are like low-level greens, and I'm going to have a ton each day that I open up. So it'd save me a lot of time if we could just open them all up at once. And you just tell me a list of what we got. Make little icons and just show me all we got. Maybe you can only open up 10 at a time or something. Limit it to 10 at a time. There you go. Open them 10 at a crack. That would save a lot of time. That's saving 10 clicks. Wow. So now we got to sell stuff. Probably some coding that they can't do, and that's why they don't do it. But with us selling all this, we are getting some blue stuff, which is what we were looking for and begging for, basically, for a while. Gotta be very careful because I don't want to sell my 4s. These definitely getting rid of. Anything else to get rid of at that lower level? No, I think so. What we need to get rid of now is, or not get rid of, start trying to level. So this rank 1, we can start that because it's got a whole bunch of them. So you can turn this into a level 2, level 3, sorry, level 3 of that. So we need to make 3 more to get it to 2. So we need 3, we need 7 total. So we need 7 of these to get the right amount of 2s, to get the right amount of 3s, to get the fourth one. I need 7 of these, I believe. Right? 7? No, more than that. I'm confused. Paused. Yeah, seven of these. Yeah, 7 of these. Need 7 of those. So combine slows 7 of these down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that should get us up to the point where we can get the rank 4 if we do it correctly. So now you can combine these 1, 2, and that third one we can't get, and then obviously then to get it to the fourth too we can't get just yet. We just need more red stuff, which is what I think we need. What, 8,000 to get it. So with 8,000 we would then have that at the next crest level. So we'll get that. Let's farm a little bit of gold and then hit the boss. Right? Nah, I'm bored of farming gold. Let's attack. I want to do an S. I want to do an S. Let's kill an S. Side spawn, back spawn. Come on, kill them. Don't let them kill Pumpkin Duke or anything. Can we get a Santa Nuke here? Santa Nuke. Boom! Left Immortep alive. Santa can now kill them in one hit. Woo, Santa, you almost did a really good. Well, actually, you did a perfect job. Actually, let's give him credit where credit. Oh, they took out 2 towers. How did they do that? Oh, how'd they take out our back tower, man? Oh, that sucked a little. That sucked a little. We're at full health mostly. Except why is Santa got damage on him? That's fine. All right, so this is gonna go here, then here, then in, I think. Hopefully he's not spinning and attacking the front walls, because that would suck. Can he clip that? Nope. Okay. As long as he can't clip that, we're fine. Whoa, he does a lot of damage, man. He almost took out the front. Yikes. Okay. Dragon's Breath. We're going to waste some... Okay, no one procced. We're revited up on this side. We're revited up. So if we get a side proc, Dragon will breathe on them. They're coming from this side, so that's fine. Dragon will breathe on them. We will lose probably 2 towers here, and we might get Pumpkin Duke to hop his tush out, which is not going to be good either. So there's a lot of... can Vlad... Oh, you didn't spin, Vlad. You didn't spin. You didn't spin, Mr. Vlad. Why did you... We're not revited up, so this next wave is dangerous for us. We don't have any revite. Next... Oh, dangerous. Danger. Whew, danger indeed. What are they targeting? I think I lost a hero. Dragon, that revited up. Don't. Okay, Santa's revited up. No one else is though. Bottom spawn for the boss. Okay, Santa could potentially kill their flyers. Pray for Santa to kill their flyers. This group of flyers right here is all that Santa needs to do. Santa, right here's your job. Santa, right here's your job. Santa, dude. Santa, you nuked the wrong people. Ah, Santa, what was Santa doing? He never targets the right people, man. Santa, think Cupid. Think Cupid. In your mind, it's Cupid that you want. It's Cupid. It's Cupid. Think Cupid. Seriously. should be like a targeting system where you automatically go for Cupid first, which is usually going to have the dragon by him and usually going to have like the spirit mage and everything else. If he would have just went for Cupid, we would have lived and it would have been all beautiful. But he didn't. Just think Cupid, dude. Think Cupid. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I think, oh, I forgot about hiring these little guys. About to go in without those little guys. Need them little guys. He was revited up too. And instead he launched it at the boss. Now I could agree with him launching one at the boss. Sure, that's going to slow down the boss. That's great. But the other one, just nuke Cupid. Once Cupid and the dragon is dead, that wave is easy. It's easy. Once Cupid and the dragon are dead, that wave is like a joke. That's all you got to do. And that's Santa's job. That's Santa's job, is to kill those guys. That's all Santa's meant to do. Do we have to have a talk, Mr. Santa? I might be switching you. Maybe you and Santa. Let's see what happens when we switch these two. You don't seem to be taking care of the people in the front. I'm going to have to rely on Vlad now to do the job you're supposed to do. You need to kill the flyers, dude. Santa, I don't understand you. Why do you disagree with me? That is a very important key role you have there. To kill those. That's all you're supposed to do. That's your one and only job. I'm hoping for this group to just go this way. Because unfortunately these omnicopters could pull aggro from our heroes. And that could get aggro right on our heroes because Vlad is going to have his tush right on the front of that wall. But Vlad also could proc now. Proc, yes. It could be okay. It could be okay. Okay. Vlad, and then come in here and just proc. Yeah, okay. Don't let that stupid Atlanticor proc. Thank you. That Reaper, it's a little dangerous, but it's not that dangerous. It's going to be annoying. See, it's a little tickle. But these guys are a little bit more dangerous. Okay, we're slightly revited up, so a back spawn we could survive. Bottom spawn, okay, but unfortunately Vlad is not ready to proc. Maybe we can get some energy from Cupid here on Vlad. Energy. Whoa, Santa, what are you doing, dude? Santa, you hopped the wall. You dude. That's because they got stunned too far out. So we lost Santa. That is a fairly big loss, actually. Santa. We're going to have a talk here. You can't be hopping walls. Damage. Don't let that dragon breathe. That dragon's going to breathe. We did that without Santa. Come on, Santa. You, seriously, why? Okay, having this in here does sort of hurt us a little. A smidge. Because if they hop the wall, they do then change aggro. Having a tower, they're less likely to change aggro. So what is he targeting? I think he's targeting Druid, which if he's targeting Druid might hop the wall here. But Dragon here is going to breathe fire on this sucker. Druid, don't hop the wall, and then we're good. We're good. We should be able to get we're gonna get the kill here, but we're down with Santa. So we're gonna have to do this final wave without Santa. Oh, you're going after Vlad? Okay. Don't kill Pumpkin. Okay, he's targeting our dragon, which should be able to kill this sucker. Kill him before he... Thank you. We're revited up, so maybe a back spawn right here, and we could survive. Not there. That's not the back spawn I talked about, but... Dragon's Breath. We need our dragon to stay alive. Can we get this going? Can we get this going? Heal, dude. Where's your heals, man? Heals, dude. Heals. Oh, damage. Holy Jesus. We're going to get the kill. Holy Jesus. We could get the kill. Oh, if we can kill this little dino here. Don't let him kill the base. We got the kill. Holy Jesus. Yes. Woo! S victory. Without Santa. Okay. Santa, I should have switched that sooner. Because Santa wasn't doing the best for us in the front. And that's my fault. Santa was holding us back. We did it without Santa. We did that without Santa. Seriously, is that all that was holding me back? Is I was being stupid and not putting Vlad in front? Santa, you are at 9 of 9. This dude is at 7 of 9. Vlad just put you to shame, dude. Vlad put you to shame. We just beat that. Oh, come on. Santa, you died. You died, and we still beat it without you. Santa, what are you doing? What are you doing, Santa? I'm trying to understand this. I don't get why Santa did what he did. Someone's going to have to explain that to me. But fine, we beat it. I don't care. We got the S kill. We did it. We're on to T. How far? Put your bets below how far we're going to make it into T. We are going to freaking destroy this now. God dang it. You, Santa? Oh, we only got one attempt, though. I think we're going to make it to T2 and die. We're making it to T2 and we're dead. Ouchies, I didn't mean to hire you. Why do I got some still on hire? I don't understand why those are there. Maybe we didn't have a full set going into it. We didn't have a full 20 going into it. Maybe it froze for some odd reason. Oh, oh, come on. We got the victory, though, so I can't complain, man. We got the S kill. It's done. We're on to T, man. We're on to T. We're going to do just a few Ts for fun. We're going to do a few Ts for fun. A lot of people said that this base wouldn't be able to beat T. I disagreed. I'm sorry, they wouldn't be able to beat S. I disagree. It can be S. It just, I needed to be smart and switch Santa and Vlad Dracula. God dang it. If that was holding me back that whole entire time because I didn't do that, I'm sorry, guys, for wasting your time. I'm sorry for wasting my own time. I should have did that a long time ago. But I was putting so much faith in Santa to be able to just nuke really hard. Because dude's got War God. Dude's got Bulwark. He's got 9 and 9 on his skill. I was putting a lot of faith in Santa. But we did this without Santa. I thought I was like willing to just exit that because Santa was dead. I was thinking that wasn't going to do anything at all. That's how wrong I was. Santa's really not needed. You could 5-man that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Santa, you got showed up by Vlad. Vlad just made you look like a joke. Vlad at least does the job he's supposed to do. Why? I mean, I thought that Santa was, you know, I had faith in Santa. Santa, dude, you're letting me down. I put my faith in the wrong hero. I should have leveled Vlad Dracula to 9 of 9 first. I thought Santa was going to do the job. I thought, dude, Santa, we're going to have a talk. There's going to be a chit-chat between me and you. There's going to be a chit-chat. You're going to have to understand that you're not allowed to die. We beat S. Oh, so we now are S champions. We beat S5. We're on our way to D. To D. tea. It's tea time, people. Tea time. We got that victory now. It's going to be under our belt. We can get it. 20. How about the one down here? Make sure we're hired up. And let's try a tea. Oh, God. And we're going to futz around with tea just for a few times. And then we're going to just do... then we're going to just try and farm R. We're going to switch from farming Q to farming R soon. If I can't farm R, I will switch back to farming Q with no garrisons, okay? And then get our garrisons up to 4 or 5 on the blue, and then go back to doing R. Okay, place your bets below how far we're making it into T. How far can we make it into T? Tea time, people. Tea time. Let's do it. T for what? T for tremors. T for terribly terrific tantrum something. It's gonna kick our butts. If we beat T5, I would laugh my off because no one else has. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I have no chance of beating T5 right now because everyone that's up here on this leaderboard pretty much has 9 of 9 on their skills. I have 9 of 9 on 2 heroes. All the rest are at 7 of 9. And they also have better towers. Their zap towers are way better than mine. My zap towers are fairly pathetic. So, not going to happen. If we beat a T5, that's like near impossible. And that means like the gods have like prayed and bowed to us and, you know, gave us exactly what we wanted. The likelihood of it happening is like 0. Okay? Let me be honest. But we can make it to T2 just for some lulls. T2! Okay, decent spawns here. Hopefully they don't go for this right away. Hopefully they go around this way and this way. This way, more this way. More this way. More this way. Okay, that should slow them down to the point we're not getting thunder strikes. Those thunder strikes are what we're scared of. Interesting that there's no omnicopters on the first wave. I haven't watched T as much, so I don't know what to expect. So that's my fault for not knowing what I'm going against. I'm probably going to die here because, oh my god, there's a dragon revited up. Oh, can we stun the heck out of that sucker? Can we get... Oh, we're going to probably die here. We lost Pumpkin Duke at least, or another hero. What the heck did we lose? We lost Santa, dude. Woo! Made it to T1 into T2. We're going to die in T2, so... definitely die dead in T2. Dead in T2. We got Dragon's Breath done. Lols. I will get further. I'm pretty sure I can get a T4 kill at some point in the near future. Probably once I get some of my guys closer to 9 of 9. Oh, can we stop them from killing my bases? I could have killed them off and got a T2 victory, but nope. Oh, whew. We're into the T's. We're into the T's, but we shouldn't play around too much with T. Let's just try and get a T2 victory and then call it a day. Not today, but, you know, we'll stop playing around with T when we get T2 kill and then just stop. And then just farm the heck out of Q and R. Q and R is going to become our thing. But we are now into the T's. We got the T1 kill, at least. So we're up to T1. T1. It's tea time. Woo. That is awesome. That is awesome indeed. And for the people that didn't watch farther in, they don't know that we got the kill. Well, they're probably going to, some people are going to read below that, you know, or maybe I'll make the title that we got the kill. I don't know. Not to tease people too much and, you know, let them know that this is the video that they want to watch if they want to see the T kill where we finally get it. And what we did to finally get the kill. The only switch that we did was switching Vlad and Santa. Santa. And you died, Santa. Dude, you died early. You died early. And we got the kill. What did he die on? Wave 2? Was it wave 2 that he died on? Or even wave 1? I can't remember. He died like so early in. Did he die on wave 1? Was Santa just completely useless and died on wave 1? Did we do it completely without Santa, pretty much? I gotta look back at that. I'm gonna watch that over and see if Santa was that useless. That if we beat it without Santa, which is pretty much then 5-manning it. Oh, Santa, you are making me question your ability, but we put lots of effort into you. You better prove that you're worth it, man. We put lots of effort into you. You better bring those presents, man. Crazy. Looks good though. I think it looks good. We got it though. We got it. What do we need? We just basically need $1 million. $1 million is selling this. We could play around a little bit in Lost Realm. Woo! Going back to farming some Q, man. Going back to farming some Q. We got the S kill. Finally got that S kill. And whoo! Yeah, it was a lot of effort, but man, if Santa's all that, you know, was holding me back, I'm gonna be cranky, dude. That's all and that was my hero. Like, that was one of my hero. That's 9 of 9. Santa's one of my heroes. That's 9 of 9, and he was gone. So it's pretty much all 7 of 9 heroes except Pumpkin Duke. My only not 7 of 9 hero that was left alive was Pumpkin Duke, and that's 9 of 9. Everyone else 7 of 9. That's ridiculous, and we did that. I was thinking about, you know, just ending it so we could do S again, but apparently don't. You could get a victory with less heroes. You can. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but apparently you can. I'm now know that Santa isn't worth that much. Santa. Well, it's a good thing that I moved slow off Santa and put it on Druid, because Santa died there was no slow other than the Dragon's Breath. And because we had slow on Druid, we were able to then slow the boss down on that 4th wave to get that going. And it was really good that we got a back spawn because all our heroes were revived up. And with our heroes being revived up, all we needed was the buildings to stay alive. Because we got the Dragon's Breath first. As soon as you have 1 Dragon's Breath on the boss, you're good, you're golden. Except if the dragon then kills your buildings with a breath. And it was pointed in such a way that it wasn't going to breathe on our building, so we were good. And then we got the kill. It worked in our favor, and I didn't think we were going to be able to win without Santa. I didn't know. I didn't know. So yeah, I just didn't know. Oh yeah. I got it. People want me to make space in the guild, so give me a second. I'm also playing my phone at the same time, so I'm doing multiple things here. Application Valk Knight or something. What's up with that? Yeah, a lot of people wanted. Holy Jesus. Okay, accept to you. I'll make one more space for this other person. Whoever's not been online for a while, sorry. You gotta at least be on every few days, you know. Not 30 days. If you haven't been on in 30 days, you're probably going to get removed. Just know that. That's how that works. Okay, so just let some more people into our guild. Man, we got the freaking S kill. Yes! I can't just... Whew, a lot of effort, but it was worth it. We did it. I did it. I did it. Alright, so some new people have now made it into the guilds. I'll see if they pay attention, but man, we got the S kill without Santa. Did any of you guys think that was going to be possible? Because I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought once we lost Santa, it was a done deal. We were dead. That we were dead in the water. I put too much faith in Santa. I leveled the wrong hero. put too much faith in Santa. Santa also causes the no man land issue, you know what I mean? I guess we could go to 5-man in queue without Santa to get rid of any kind of no man's land issues. And just 5-man it. And maybe even go back to 4-manning it, you know? 4-man it with Dragon. We could do that. We could do a 4-man without, you know, Santa. I might make a separate video. This be the video where we got the kill. But a separate video later on where we just show the S kill. Or maybe we'll put a link in there to jump to watch the S kill. Because I know there's a lot of people that don't like watching the 2-hour-long videos, the hour-long video. But I like showing you guys all the work that it takes, everything that I do, all the thoughts and ideas along the way that get me there, so you understand the trials and tribulations, so you understand what it took to get the victory. So you understand my thoughts, what I was doing at the time, what, you know, if it was just by luck or if we did something to get the kill. I want you guys to be able to succeed just as I did. Your victory and my victory, you should be able to see what I did so you don't make the same mistakes. That's, you know, I'll admit that having Santa in the corner there was a mistake on me, my part. I put a lot of faith in Santa. That's my bad, my bad. I thought Santa could do his thing, and I was wrong. Santa apparently wasn't even needed. So, my bad, my bad. But we got the kill. We got the kill. Finally. Finally a good kill. Alright, some new people in guild. Oh, man. A lot of effort to get that, but now we're on to T. And I think we can get to T4 once we get some more of our heroes to 9-9. That's what's holding us back. Just get some more of our heroes to 9-9 and we're golden. We'll put a little bit of effort into that Zap Tower too. So that's our thought process. That's all it's going to take. And man, I can't believe we finally got that S kill. It's under our belt. And Moltanica the base setup is what did it for us. Good, which is basically a variant of Icebreaker V3. And there's reasoning why I set up things the way I did on the back end to purposely separate the stuff into two groups, the ranged and the melee into two groups. There's reason behind it. So that's why I like Moltanica base, and that's why the back of the base, you can see that they can get close to the base to attack over the wall, and it's done on purpose. Man, we got the kill. Whoo, we got the kill. I'll be uploading it, so even though I got the kill in the morning, people aren't going to see it until later. Why are we not getting a merchant? I mean, what the heck is wrong? Why aren't we getting a merchants? I mean, it's really not wanting to give us a merchant at all, which means we're not getting any crest bags, and that stupid gold one has got us locked, landlocked. We can't do anything with that thing stuck there. We're pretty much, you know, stuck at our tracks. Oh, I didn't even see how much experience did we get from getting that S kill. I gotta go take a look, man. I forgot. I didn't think about doing anything other than being like, yes, victory. You know, it didn't come to my mind to actually look. Feeder books. The dragon. Yeah. Whew. How about you? Yeah. Man, we got the victory. So, welcome people to the guilds. Welcome, welcome. Take a peek. What do you guys think? We did it. We did it indeed. I gotta work on my other accounts now, but man, we got the kill. We got the kill. We're gonna play around, like I said, a few times until we get the T2 kill. I want to at least be at T2 and then not care beyond that, because we gotta really put, or maybe even we shouldn't care about the T2. Maybe we should just get our heroes up. No. We need to futz around with T just a few times. Give me like 3 or 4 attempts. 3 or 4 attempts. That's all we need. 3 or 4 attempts on T to futz around with, just for the fun of it, because, you know, we put so much effort into getting that S kill that we should enjoy T a few times. And then we're going to get lots of shards, and we're going to get our heroes up so we can get a legit T4 kill, and then start working towards a T5 kill. So we're going to get, we'll get up to T2, and then we'll futz around getting all heroes up. We'll farm the heck out of Q or R. I think we can farm R. And we'll try to. Maybe I might need some more zaps to farm R. We'll find out. If that's the case, we'll do that. If it's not, then we're fine. But I think we're at the point where we could start farming R. So we're possibly there. We'll find out. But if we're not available to farm R, we're going to farm Q with 5. Because we can farm R with 6 easy. Let's drop it down to 5 and then maybe down to 4. And, you know, do like we did before. Have like Dragon and Vlad. So Dragon, Vlad, Pumpkin Duke, and Druid. And I think those 4, I think we could be able to farm with those 4. I know we're taking out Santa because Santa doesn't need experience. The only 2 that need experience is Vlad and Dragon. So that's why we're trying to trim it down a little. It's awesome. We got the S kill without Santa. I am going to rewatch that. I want to see what, if he died on that first wave or second wave, or where he died, or what happened there. I need to know what happened there. I need to process what just took place. I don't think it's fully kicked in what happened. I think there was good things, bad things, and something in between. I don't know, because that confused the heck out of me that we beat that. I still can't believe that we beat that. I'm still confused, but we beat it, so it's good. It's good. It's good indeed. Oh, all right. On we go. You guys have a good ones. Have a good ones, and I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys when we got the S kill, man. Well, I got the S kill. Have a good ones. Have a good ones.